like the worst possible day to surf this wave.
This was the scene this morning at the Alawai Canal. Drone video of the Waikiki waterway shows the accumulation of logs, tree branches, cardboard, and rubbish. This is the second time in 3 months the Alawai has been flooded with trash after a downpour.
Canal is notorious for its pollution, filled with garbage and sewage.
It's also filled with flesh-eating bacteria. The worst it's ever been, according to locals.
When an Oahu man died from infection after his open wounds were exposed to Alawai Harbor water.
The canal serves as a primary drainage corridor for area rivers and streams to empty into the Pacific Ocean.
This polluted waterway can cause serious illness and even death.
Well, the rain cleared up. So what is going on here? Well, after it rains, every piece of trash, every speck of bacteria, and every mystery item from the streets of Honolulu flows straight into the Alawai Canal. And that canal, well, it empties right into the ocean, exactly where one of the most legendary waves on the island breaks. So now what? Well, we know we can't trust the news nowadays, so today we're finding out for ourselves. We plan to talk to some lifelong locals, take a closer look at the infamous Alawai Canal, and finally, paddle out into the most polluted wave in Hawaii, Ala Moana Bulls.
Have a good direction.
Yeah, so just your name and how long you've been surfing out there.
Okay. How's it? I'm Roman Di Peralta, and I've been surfing out at Bowls for 15 years since I was a senior.
Yeah.
And so I love this place so much. It's one of my favorite lefts, but definitely how polluted everything is coming out of the Alawai.
Seems like there's a lot of shoeless people in this city, and it's all ending up here somehow. I want to throw up, to be honest, already. And we haven't even gotten to the worst part.
There are stories of people getting infections and shit.
Oh yeah.
I've never actually looked at what's in this harbor so closely, and now it makes me literally never want to surf this wave. It's gnarly, bro. Look at that. It literally does not end. I'm disgusted.
Yesterday, I surfed out and I had a huge plastic bag come down. It was all gross, and I had to put it in my pocket, right? Got a malamara, I know, yeah. So
I know that water. There's always like stuff floating through the lineup.
Yeah.
Hula, bro, you've been saying you want a new pillow. I got you one, bro.
Is that memory foam?
Straight up, that's like what comes into the lineup at Bulls. And no one even, like, I don't know. Alright, we're coming up on the famous Alawai trash catcher. Obviously it doesn't catch everything, as we just saw. Let's see what it does catch. Holy good lord, dude. I mean, Kula, you were born and raised here. What do you think about this, bro?
This is horrendous. I've lived here my entire life, and I've never really taken a look at this this closely. This breaks my heart to look at, honestly.
Yeah.
To kind of see where the island is at right now in town. I don't even know if I want to surf bowls after this, to tell you the truth. I grew up paddling in here. I did canoe paddling all the way over here.
I don't want to freak you out, Kula, but that is a dead animal right there.
Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh, gnarly, dude.
It's bad.
It's bad.
Really bad. One of them is covered by the trash collector. So then what's in here, double amount of that flows out into the lineup at Bulls. Or into the harbor, which flows out into the lineup at Bulls. This is fucking gnarly. So you're on your longboard the other day?
yeah, I was on my longboard the other day. Little wave, it was like 2 to 3 feet.
Yeah.
But anyway, I was catching a wave, and then there was this like big piece of trash. Ran it over, but it's hit my fin and it stalled me and I got barreled. Oh. If it wasn't for that piece of trash, I wouldn't have that little barrel.
That's it.
But
That's
trash
just-
is bad.
Yeah, no, it is.
Yeah.
But it helped you got barreled the one
Helped you
time.
get barreled.
Yeah. That. Bro, that's like a demented fish.
What the fuck?
That's a rare, never seen before Alawai species. Dude, what?
You know, that kind of stuff can get into a turtle's stomach and in make, you know, so gotta take care of what makes us so happy, you know.
Do you not want to look like trash? Buy a Meek Surf t-shirt. Available now. Link in the description. That might have been the best ad I've ever done. Now that we saw that, it's time to go paddle in that?
Yeah, time to go surf. Can't wait for a good surf.
Yeah, now that we see what feeds directly into the lineup, it's time to go surf. I mean, the wave is good, but I don't know if it's worth that.
Hepatitis.
Bruh, for real, like seeing all that trash, I do not want to go out at all. Ever at bowls. That was like proper nasty stuff. And I know it just like, it finds its way straight into the lineup, whether we see it or not, you know. Sad because it's not only happening here, it's happening like everywhere in the world. Like just endless amounts of trash flowing into the ocean. And I feel like as surfers, we have to do our part and like, because this is like, you know, this is what we love doing. We have to take care of the ocean because it provides us with like our whole life, pretty much, you know. Provides me with my whole life, that's for sure. Not to mention the crowd is usually pretty gnarly out there, so might just get like the scraps. Actually, I'll definitely just get the scraps, but who knows, I might get lucky.
Yesterday I saw something.
For real?
Yeah.
I was there.
Yeah, it was my own, though. It was my
Wow. I'm just gonna keep my mouth sealed at all costs. Never letting any water in there. Now that I know what's in it, bro. Even right here, look. Heavy. Pollution aside, the crowd out here is like pretty regulated, so I gotta stay sharp and make sure I don't get in anyone's way. So I got a couple things to worry about out there. I straight up feel like I should be paddling out in like a hazmat suit. I wish that was a joke too.
I am on a portable water.
Now I keep saying it, but I'm seriously grossed out now that I saw what's in that harbor. The water is nasty. Water is nasty. Of course, first thing I see when I paddle out is an air mattress floating through the lineup. It's nasty, bro. And thus, the struggle begins. Between the extremely polluted waters and the heavily localized crowd, I had a lot on my mind, and it definitely shows. But slowly, I forgot about how I was risking my health to be out there. And then finally, I locked into a few good ones.
Oh, yeah, Mikey. Yes. Oh, yeah.
that crowd and how dirty the water is, I don't know if I'm really ever gonna surf this wave again, to be honest. And I bet you people in the comments are gonna be like, good, bro, then don't come. So, whatever, let them comment that. No matter. I wonder if I'm gonna be sick in a couple of days. That was nasty.
Mikey, you good in there?
I'm sick as fuck, bro. Oh, dude.
Poor guy.